Well, welcome everybody, and welcome Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Football Show.
Yeah, welcome to you, Colin, all my viewers out there. This will be the last time we'll be doing this video from this little table in this little room, because I'm moving house this week.
So the lighting might be slightly different.
Well, it might be a bit better.
But there have been rumours going around town that this could be the last ever video. Do you want to sort of squash those rumours?
I'll probably squash them right now, Colin.
Right now, so you can go into...
spread those nicely.
Oh, like I've been hearing rumours like around the streets, across the road. Some people are saying you're moving out and they're dropping Chelsea.
Oh, no, I'm not moving very far away. I'm only going 2 streets.
You're dropping Chelsea and you're dropping your videos.
2 streets away, Colin.
So you still be... So it's not going to make you fall apart.
No, I'll be probably a lot better.
Oh, even better.
And more better surroundings, Colin.
Might be better lighting, that sort of thing.
Classier place, yeah.
Classier place.
And more expensive, of course.
More expensive. Well, we've upped the fees on the subscription rates.
I have to charge $40 to watch every video. I mean,
okay. Just send in donations.
Send in donations.
To the Barry Peatling Fund, barrypeatling@gmail.com. Let's get on to a little bit of football talk here.
Yeah,
what's this about?
1962 finals, Colin. It was second semi-final.
Is this where you hit the post about 7 times?
About 5 times, yeah, and but it was a drawing game, would you believe? I kicked about 3 goals, 5, hit the post 3 times, but had about 38 kicks and 11 marks, 3 goals and 5 yards. It got best on the ground. A couple of little cutouts, sort of say, well...
I'll just let them read it themselves. There we go. I'll just talk to you about it a little bit. I have a question. It was a drawn semi-final, so what do they do? How do they resolve that?
Replay next week, Colin. We play and got beaten by 2 points. So does that mean
they have to they push the grand final back?
Yeah, of course they did. Yeah.
There's a few things here telling us that you're dynamic and you're terrier. You're scooping.
Sportsman of the week too.
Sportsman of the
week. And
week.
Sportsman of the month too.
And this isn't a final, so it's crunch time.
Oh, look at that! 38 kicks, Colin. Not possession. 38 kicks.
I'll put the camera on your head here, the younger head, and I'll just describe it. 38 kicks, 11 marks, 3 goals, 5 behinds, hit the post 5 times. Best on ground, Sportsman of the month, Sportsman of the week. Almost was 2 centimetres away from winning the
Sportsman of the Year.
The laminated television set.
They had the Sportsman of the Year, and I was runner-up for Sportsman of the Year, Colin.
Of the year.
I went to the big function in Horsham Town Hall.
There's a bit of a rap here about you and Kevin Northcote, who died recently.
He was alright, but he was. That was a game. That was a week before. He was talking about there. I don't know how that come to get in there. But the dynamic Rover Peatling was hit the post twice, and we were robbed that day.
Robbed.
Anyway,
that's the way the penny drops and the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
You can't help that. Alright, Barry, well that was sort of interesting about days gone by, but we'll talk about a recent game. That was Pines versus Chelsea. Give us the weather and conditions.
The weather was very cold, Tom. Very cold.
Came in.
But they didn't start raining until about just after half time, and then it was just a very, very wet, slogging day. But I must say something about the ground and the dressing rooms of Pines. I've been talking about the dressing rooms and grounds of other grounds. They are first class. Well done, Pines. Beautiful ground and very, very good dressing rooms.
Oh, okay. So something positive to say.
I give them a rap because as I told you, some of them rooms are are Franks and YCW, Karingal and Von Beach and Seaford. They're disgusting.
The storms came in.
Storms came in after half time, yeah.
Yeah, so which was pretty.
But in the first half, give the changes first.
Talk about the changes.
Out was, I'm pronouncing this right too, it's Arsman. A-R-S-S. Now listen, that's how you spell A-R-S-S-M-A-N. Arsman. McMurray and Michael Shaw was dropped. In comes Travis Graham, Maxwell and Charity. Which, a couple of fellas I know.
Bit cheeky.
That's his name, Charity. But the first half, it was pretty even the first quarter and a half, Colin, and we were going alright. We kicked 1 or 2 goals, but 2-2 started off brilliantly again, and so did Bradley Clark. They was Nizer and Stewie were holding the back line together, but in the half-time scores was 8-7, 2-7. We kicked bad. We kicked a bit straight. We could have been right in the game, but 5 goals, and of course the second half, they just started to take over, and they're pretty good side, Pines. Got a couple of good...
Are they near the bottom?
I don't know where they are. I think they won 5 games, I think. But,
okay.
But
so they're not as bad as us.
So they just took over in the last quarter, and it was pouring rain, Colin. I mean, they've kicked 7 or 8 goals in the last quarter and pouring rain.
Terrible.
And that's...
So what...
We'd run our race at half time.
So what was the final score?
So final score was 17 goals 20 Pines to 4-12.
Oh, okay.
Another Hayden.
Another.
Look, we haven't got the gear out in the ground, and it was we do battle on and tackle hard and try hard, but we just sometimes your heart is not hard. You're trying hard is not good enough. So, but so finish up. But they kicked about 6 goals in about 10 minutes last quarter. Bang, bang, bang.
Crazy.
But anyway, you want the goal kickers now.
There
wasn't too many. Actually, I missed one. Conley kicked one. Hudson kicked a beautiful goal. And Jesse O'Dell kicked a lovely goal. But I don't know if he kicked the other goal. But who cares? But now, the best players, not in order. Graham. Got him playing the wrong position. He hadn't played half-back play. He's an unball player, mate. He's another Trent Cotchin.
Yep.
Travis Graham. Noiser, Greg, Tutu, and Bradley Clark.
Okay, so is that the group of best players?
That's a group of best players.
Okay, so that's a group of best players. And you gave the goal kickers. So just give us the votes. One vote, please.
One vote. I didn't mention Rory Gregg.
Again?
He is playing very well. The last few weeks he's really put in. He's going to be a permanent fullback from now on, I think. They don't need a fullback when you've got Rory Gregg on it. Rory Gregg, one vote. Two votes for Bradley Clark. He's just... And this rotation, it's getting a bit past the joke.
Bit of a joke.
A couple of fellas, Jackie Gay's come up. One of them is on there for 3 minutes, so because they go across the ground, they've got to run 100 miles back to come back.
Oh, look, I've seen it's crazy in this competition.
It's just not right. I mean,
there's something that they're just trying to follow the AFL.
They're trying to look important.
It's not working. It's not working.
No, I mean, if you're about 10 goals in front, you can do a few of them. You don't take the good players off.
It's not working. And Bradley, 3 votes.
And Bradley Clark, wasn't too happy either coming on.
3 votes.
2 votes to 2-2.
Oh, sorry?
2-2. Fear.
3 votes.
3 votes to 2-2.
2-2. Okay. Oh, he's played a good game for a change.
He played right the week before.
He's been a little bit of a overrated player this year.
Yeah, he has. But the last couple of weeks he's been putting in. He's centre-half back and full on. But it was a very poor day for football, especially after
the rain. Yeah.
It was freezing cold, Colin. Yeah. Freezing cold. And I only got drowned on the way back with the biggest pouring rain I've ever been through in the last 20 years. It really washed me off the road. But I got home, survived.
You survived another near miss.
Got to adapt to all the conditions, Colin. But
like
a driver up, you got to worry about the other clowns coming the other way because they get panic, especially the old females. They bang.
Yeah, they shouldn't be on the road. They should ban
be home in bed,
clowns. They should ban. It's all their makeup on their face. The clowns.
They're going there.
Exactly. Okay, so we've got the all those details. What about the comments on the game? Give us a few.
Nothing much to talk about, Colin. It was just it turned into a real slog after half time. It was, but they were taking some very good marks with a wet ball in the last quarter. I can't believe some of their marks they were taking. And of course they kicked about 7-2 in the last quarter.
Yeah,
pouring rain. No, there wasn't much to talk about.
Just on a serious subject for a minute, what is wrong with Chelsea? What is it? What do you put it down to? They haven't got the players, Colin, full stop. So you're saying the players that are there now are just no good? The Clark brothers, the Tutu?
Luke Clark played right, 2 put in. So Jason Clark was down a bit.
What is it you're saying? Is it that there's 6 good players and everyone else is no good, or what?
Look, there's an old saying from way back, the bottom 6, when your bottom 6 are not too flash, it's...
so your top 6 are good?
Well, not about the top 6, but there's a top 8. They got
about top 8. Your middle 6.
The bottom part of the side is
really drops off.
Pretty ordinary, and that's where you can look.
So who would you say is the top 6 players then?
Well, probably Tutu, Jason Clark, Noiser, Stewie. Oh, we got top 8 or 10. Bradley Clark and Luke Clark's going to be all right. No, we had too many. We've lost Marusek, we've lost Waters, we lost, who was the other fellow? We lost 3 or 4 good players, and when you lose 1 or 2 during the season, you're in big trouble.
Well, that's it for local football. What's happening next week with local football? Who's playing and where?
I got the games mixed up yesterday. I thought we were playing French and YCW last week, but it wasn't. We're playing fine. We're playing Mount Eliza next week.
Franks and YCW?
Oh, here. Yeah, that's the last time. Yeah, Franks and YCW here this week.
You'll be there even though you've moved? Are you moving?
Well, I haven't moved very far.
In the process of moving?
I haven't moved very far at all.
So you might have to get into your car, is what you're saying. You still might walk.
Well, I'll be still walking.
Okay, there we go. There's some news for the viewers. He's not giving it up. He's not giving up the ghost. Some say he may retire, but he's still going.
Now, must mention my two new overseas people. Mr. Norwegians and the Fijians. Welcome to my videos. Mr. Norwegians.
Two ends of the spectrum.
Norway. That's Norway.
Norway is
plural.
Cold.
That's plural for Norway.
You've got two Norwegians.
No, Norway.
You've got one person from Norway.
No,
a Norwegian.
I'm talking about plural people. Norwegians. See?
You've got more than one Norwegian watching it.
No, I just said there's Norwegians. Look, there's one from Norway and one from Fiji.
So you've got a Norwegian.
Welcome to my video.
And one Fijian.
Welcome to my nightmares, Alice Cooper said.
Yeah, well, there we go. Now, let's talk about Tiger Time.
Tigers, I told you.
Now, I'll tell you one thing before you start. They're not going to make the top 4.
I've got a rough idea they might.
They won't, and I'll tell you why.
Because Freman's got the best run home, I know that.
Yep.
But
they're in 4th spot.
Geelong's not going too flash. And Hawthorn might have a bit of a rut too. So, look, we're 6 points behind now.
Essendon is out of the top 4.
Yeah, but we're 6 points behind the top 2, aren't we?
Yeah, Fremantle. You're not going to climb over Fremantle.
No, they're not top 2. Hawthorn and Geelong are top 2, aren't
they? So they need to start losing games.
Who?
Hawthorn and Geelong.
Well, there might be a little bad trot they're going through. I mean, they got slaughtered by the Tigers.
They did.
I mean, they got
fantastic game.
The Tigers were 20 points in front, and they got back in front, and then Tigers went come along the last quarter and took later.
I know.
Took over.
Unbelievable.
Franklin had one kick or something. Riley had about 1-2 kicks. I mean, the roughhead didn't score a goal.
One thing is true, is that if you want confidence, beating the top team, the premiership favourite, gives you confidence.
Of course it does. And not only beaten them, they just kept slaughtering them.
Yep, easily. They won easily. It wasn't a close game. It wasn't.
When you stop roughhead, Franklin and Riley, hang on, you stop them 3, you're halfway there.
So they're going to make a dent in the finals this year, and then
they're
going to be a bit of a power side for the next few years, I reckon.
They still got a rough chance to make. The only trouble is the percentage. The only trouble.
It's good, but not magnificent.
Well, they're 20% behind the top 3. I think you got to get there on game. You can't lose a game. How many games to go? 4?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, we'll finish in the top 6 at least anyway.
Yeah.
There's no big deal.
A home final.
Home final, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
Anyway, Tigers, PH, hope you're watching this.
It's Tiger time.
We're back in business.
Alright, well, it's quite interesting what's happening in Manchester, the cricket. Australia have finally got a chance of winning a game, and it's going to rain.
Yeah, but they should have played last night. I was watching the light was just bad. There was no rain. The reason they stopped the play was bad light. They got lights all around the ground. The teams need to put the lights on. Michael Clark had a go. I'm telling you, he said, "What's going on? What are they there for?"
Exactly. Just look.
But I think it's just probably 2's on to be a draw.
Yeah, be a draw now. I think so, because Australia got a good lead, 330.
Australia can't lose.
They can't lose. No. It's going to be a draw, Australia win, but it's looking like you said,
I
draw
might
to
favourite. Some money on a draw.
Yeah, it looks like it, because of the weather, it looks like a draw will happen. But at least Australia looking better.
David Warner, up where he belongs. 41 10 minutes. Leave him there. Michael Clark and what's his name? Who's the coach?
Lehman.
Yeah. Darren Lehman. Leave him open the batting, mate.
So we're saying a draw for tonight, both of us, but we like Australia's form a bit better.
They won't lose the Ashes. This will be a big tonic for them.
Oh, maybe. Well,
so if a draw.
They can't win the Ashes.
If it's a draw,
so.
The English can't lose the Ashes then.
Yeah, that's right, they retain it.
That's probably why they put the lights on.
Exactly.
For sure.
Oh, rigged.
And the umpires are all rigged, all paid, all corrupted. Still as bad as a Pakistani Indian umpires.
It's incredible.
Yeah, so wake up England, get a life.
Wake up, get a life is the message.
Get a life.
Alright, any Cheerios?
Yeah, I got all the favourites, Darling Annie and Carl, and I've got to mention Lloyd last week, and Joe Van. Joe Van's not well.
You might go offline for maybe the weekend or something.
Jimmy and Arialis, and of course PH and his girl, Sandy and Carlos, and all them people over in Norwegians.
Yeah, your Norwegians, you're Norwegian.
And the Mexicans.
And your Fijians.
Latvians, and Tony. I looked at your email too. Your name's David. I said, look at your email. Look at my.
I've been calling him Tony. You've been calling him Tony.
But in my I looked to check my subscribers last night. He said, I'm the president of the Chelsea, what do you call it, social club. He's the only one, only member, but he's president. His name's David. What's your name, David? Tony's a David or what? Anyway, bad news for this week. We got thrashed again, but we'll keep the chin up. We'll be right next year.
Keep the chin up. All right, well, that's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me, and we'll probably see you from my new location next week.
See ya.
Bye.